do, YouTube? It's your boy JayrockReacts, aka Jay. We back with another video. Let me just break it down to y'all. I know I wasn't active during the season. As an avid Patriots, you seen it on my channel, so ain't no bandwagon, ain't no jumping on no train. You can date back to my videos from 2 years ago, a year before that, even before that. When we had Mac Jones, Cam Newton, and all that. Mac and Cheese was on our team, all that. I was there for all that. I was explaining my concerns and thoughts as a depressed Patriots fan. Now that we're second in the AFC, clinched the spot. Listen, honestly, I don't see nobody fucking with us. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. If you want to be honest, I'm so glad we lost to the Bills that second time because it's hard to beat a team 3 times. And I knew we probably was going to have to see them in the playoffs the way it's moving. If the Broncos lose, which very well might happen because Bo Nix likes to play, you feel me? We will be that first seed. We get the first week bye. We don't have to worry about the Bills, and maybe the Broncos might knock out the Bills. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Cool. The Jaguars can't fuck with us. The Texans can't fuck with us. The Chargers. Let's be honest. That team in the playoffs is insanely just not existent. Like, come on. What do we know about the Chargers in the playoffs? First round exits, whatever. Cool. I don't see nobody fucking with us. The only team I really see us giving us a problem, 1, the Bills, and 2, the Broncos. And not offensively, but defensively. Like I said, a lot of people like to claim that we had a weak schedule, all this and that. Okay, cool. My boy showed y'all what he does versus the top 5 defense when he went against Baltimore. You can say Lamar got injured. I don't give a goddamn. They were still up, and he turned that switch and turned up. Boom. Cool. The Texans D-line, I'm not gonna, like, honestly, this is no bias, completely honest. The Texans D-line is very, very, very dangerous. That is the team of concern on my list. We do not have Will Campbell. A whole bunch of, I think three of our offensive linemen are only played like maybe like 3-4 games so far. They ain't played that many games. Cool. Bet that. That's fine. The Chargers I'm not worried about. You know what I'm saying? The Jaguars. No thank you. No thank you. I'm not worried about them. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Like I said, my main 3 is the Bills, the Broncos, and the Jaguars. Now, Steelers. I don't give a damn how y'all get it done, what y'all got to do. Lamar Jackson is cleared. When he played us, he hurt his back. Focal point, he hurt his back. Focal point, he hurt his back. Can we please get to his ass? He's still injured on his hammy. I'm not wishing injury, but you know what I'm saying? Let's not play soft. You get what I'm saying, Steelers? I need y'all to win. I don't need Lamar coming into the playoffs, and then all of a sudden Lamar want to run all over the fucking field. First of all, due to respect to Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. He's doing everything he can do on that Baltimore team. Why the hell did they even play him versus us? That was just stupid to me. I should have just let him rest. I don't even know why he came back. They should have just let the season go, let him tank. They could have got somebody nice, maybe a wide receiver. Boom. Next season, Lamar coming back 100%, and we would have seen the same old Lamar Jackson. Let's just be completely honest. The Steelers. This team, I don't know what's going on. 9-7. Like they're probably gonna go 10-7. Perfectly fine. Whatever. Please win. This is a must win. Y'all should have beat what's it called last week. Y'all stink. Let's do this, right? Now, if the Steelers make the playoffs like it's supposed to go, because they should have won last week versus the damn Browns, honestly, I don't see nobody fucking with us. The only reason why I know y'all remember why the Steelers beat us that week, it was a little iffy. We didn't have no identity. We were still learning under new coaching. Everything was brand new. We didn't really know like how our team is. Yes, we do got our wide receiver 1 as in Stephon Diggs, right? But we still didn't establish our talent on our wide receiver core, right? Okay. So now I feel like it's a different story if we see him. I don't think they can fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Now in the NFC, if you guys are believing in Sam Darnold, you have been sadly mistaken. We already know how Sam Darnold gets. If you believe in Ben Johnson, not Caleb Williams, Ben Johnson, you have been sadly mistaken. The Eagles, you have been sadly mistaken. The Rams, maybe. That's the team I feel like that's gonna make it out. And then this team right here, this might be their year to really push. no Patty. You get what I'm saying? So this might be the year to take that leap to get that ring. But it's kind of hard. No Fred. And I feel like that might hurt them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Packers. I don't know the Jordan Love injury situation. I don't know if he's coming back or not. I didn't really look up on it. I know he just got injured. Excuse me for not knowing the information. You know what I'm saying? But the Packers are cooked. The Panthers. This game right here, the Panthers versus the Buccaneers, is just such a huge game for Bryce Young. This is also a statement game. And this is also a complete turnaround season. Even though they're 8-8, it's still a turnaround season. From being the number 1 overall draft pick, and the person that got drafted after you had a way better start of his career, and then that second year, you turned it around completely. We seen signs. Then that third year, you make the playoffs. That is development in the quarterback position. They don't let people develop. Honestly, if he was on any other team, and the second year he still played like how he did, I promise you they probably would have cut his ass. They don't let niggas develop at all no more. And I'm so happy for Bryce and the Panther organization. I'm glad that they finally figured it out. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to pick, and I'll say it would probably be a Patriots versus 49ers Super Bowl. That is my picks. We still got CMC. He's acting a fucking fool. The Eagles... Once your quarterback throws consistently for 200 passing yards for 3 games straight, I don't want to hear it. 49ers is my pick out of the NFC, and obviously the Patriots is my pick out of the AFC. Right, cool. Like I said, it's going to be very, very hard. But when I watch the games and I watch Drake May's demeanor and how he responds to certain stuff, he doesn't as a second-year QB, even though his first year, he sat out majority, probably 5 games in the first season. Yeah, was it week 5 when we played the Texans? I can't remember. I think it was week 5 when we played the Texans last year. But majority of the time when he's learning under that and learning the discipline aspect from Gerard Mayo. Also, it's still titled in from Bill Belichick. You're not going to tell me Bill Belichick didn't have his hand still in office. So learning that discipline and that demeanor to, keep your composure and to respond with certain stuff and learn how to handle social media. Don't let shit get to your head. That most definitely was installed on him. It was a humbling experience. Bright kid from UNC. Now you're riding the bench to a backup quarterback learning under Gerard Mayo, where your talents ain't being shined, where they barely let you through the ball. We barely couldn't get past the 50. We didn't have no wideouts. You didn't have no help. Besides Booty. Booty broke out, and I only think he broke out because of that first year, he got benched the whole season because of that whole gamble. The second year, you get Mike Vrabel. Even though he's older, but he still got that young energy. You know what I'm saying? He gave you that spark, that motivation to take that leap as well. And that's my MVP pick. And if you got a problem with it, I don't care. There's no way you're going to tell me somebody who made his team that was last, at the bottom last year, brung his team with Mike Vrabel 13-3, and with leading in majority of all the QB stats possible, besides maybe passing TDs. But everything else in leading, right? That's not your MVP. He won 13 games versus goddamn 11. Oh, well, he had a harder schedule. Yeah, you can kiss my ass with that, bro. These are NFL players at the end of the day. They might not have been OD nice like how the NFC people played. That's not our fault. Whatever. That was just the schedule. There have been times where people had an easy schedule and they didn't make it that far. Let's not forget the first year that the Eagles made the playoffs and they lost to Tom Brady. They had a super fucking easy schedule. The same thing with Dallas. They had a super easy schedule. What happened? They wasn't the first seed. They wasn't even the second seed. They were the fucking 4th seed. So let's not do that. That one year Dallas was OD. They had a super soft schedule. But as always, I can't hate, but y'all just gotta allow it. The Patriots are back on top. But as always, like, comment, subscribe. More videos coming soon. Let's go.